good day, yeah. So here we are, back in the NATTS. It's the World Cup qualifiers. It's week number 4. We're starting this thing up with the CDT division. We're going the other way because, well, they've been feeling lonely back down here. So here we are, a couple of teams you haven't had a good look at here. Yes, indeed, it is the Amazons versus the Wood Elves. This should be a priceless classic matchup here. As you can see, the weather perfectly good here. Lando, our famous and infamous gambler there, he's got the fame. Of course he does, the ladies love him, and so do I. Well, who wouldn't? And of course he's got his apothecary. No reserves, but you know, it's a Wood Elf team, no surprises there. Solid kick, and now look, they're going to go get an extra reroll. Excellent idea. And meanwhile, the Amazons, as you can see here, while they do have one reserve, it is a loner. Yes, they've actually gone and hired a mercenary or two for this game. Because, well, let's face it, they had a rough start to actually try getting here. Well, there's a stone on the front line. Let's bring it up. If it ever gives me a chance to actually show it here. As you can see, lots of skills all around, but if you really take a look at it, he's hired a loner dirty player. Yes, that's exactly what he's done. A loner dirty player. Previous game here, boy, this Amazon team, they did eke out a what looks like a dominating 3-0 victory. However, they had a wee bit of a problem with that. It cost them some of their finest actually getting here. They ran into the Goblins, and the Tier 3 team gave them what for all bloody game. Now, admittedly, some people will claim the Amazons did roll some lucky dodge dice there and kept them in the game almost the entire time. But that said, it cost them. So, let's see what the dirty players are actually doing here. Well, here we go. Let's start it off early. And nope, nothing happened. No surprise there. As we understand, the Wood Elves have started subscribing to getting that teak under armor from previous seasons. It has done a wonder so far for the Wood Elves this season. Alright, Wood Elves. Well, he's deciding, you know what? I dare you to come and try and score this thing. And he is aware he's dealing with not one but two dirty players. The one mercenary and the one who's actually on the team. There she is. That was a good solid hit.
Sloppy!
Yeah, it's a stun, but after that, the Wood Elves, quite frankly, look, he's just a lineman. They don't want him just staying there because it's going to basically choke up the Amazons trying to get past it. If he insists on fouling it every couple of moments, there we go. Now, as you can see here, the Amazons have made the plan. No fame, but they have brought a bit of extra cash for this one particular game. As you saw, they did start off with 3 rerolls. He's already down to 2. Alright, that was a lot to take in. Okay, so let's see what these lovely ladies can actually do. As has been talked before here, the ladies are quite a remarkable team, the Amazons. And you can see here, he's spending all his effort, well, fouling away to his heart's content. And still not getting through.
Mistake!
That's 2 fouls, 2 fails. It's the Wood Elf dream. Evidently, the fine fruit basket and flowers with collective sets sent here by the notorious Lotharios to the Amazons before they ended on field seems to be having some kind of effect on their ability to actually play this game. As let's face it, that's 2 fouls that have done sweet bugger all. Kind of makes you wonder if this team knows something. Well, look who the coach is. We all know what kind of a charmer he is, so there's no surprises. Alright, sets everything up here. Charges in. That's a solid kick down there. That's all he wants, and he runs back to cover the situation. And now this fine strapping lad. Once again, Ferrucci can't do that one. And down he goes. Oh well, there we go.
Dummy! Yeah!
Well, AG4 doesn't always work, does it? As many of us have all found out during this season. Now, doesn't matter, it's only a stun. Just moves the body up a little further. Turn 3, Amazons are still trying to move up. And you can see here is the strategy. He's expecting that his dirty players will start removing what else from the pitch. As you can see, turn 3, Not working, is it? Well, he's gone all out for an attrition war. That's his strategy. Block goes through. That's fine. There we go. One more time. And it's still not working, lad. Ah, well. As you can see, once again, like I said, his team's got quite the reputation, well, living up to their coach, and it seems to be paying off in very strange off-the-field dividends. And on-the-field dividends is the dirty players, just 3 turns, nothing. All it is stuns. Alright, quick blitz in, because he just wants to basically stuff them and stuff them well. Oh, double dodge, fails that one. And he's even stunned.
I hope you die from hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
Well, not exactly the break the Amazons want, but it does take the wall dancer out for 2 turns. It's the one that's got tackle, admittedly, so ladies, if it's go time, this is it. And evidently, yeah, looking at here, they're not going. Well, they're going to try and clear this one out, and then we'll see how far forward they actually set up. Push me, push you. That's fine. They can live with that. Amazons do have a sufficient amount of blodge on this team. The one threat is down, and well, alright, they're not going potato, but that's a vulnerable cage. Oh, well, I hit dice up here. And he skulls it, no surprise. Does burn out another process regional, but now finally he can prove the other player in front of foul. Of course he does.
Decimated.
Well, finally he does get payoff. Dirty player comes through, double skull on the return. And of course then it follows up with push me, push you. Now, fortunately from the Wood Elf's viewpoint, it's only a line elf, they can live with that one. But it is finally a result that the Amazons have been looking for all game. Took 4 turns, they finally get something. Okay, let's see what the Wood Elves can do here. Solid pushback. Surgical attack, he's hoping to get a result, does get a solid hit. Unfortunately, no payoff there. Wood Dancer moves back into covering position. And just does the dodge away. How about you? No, he decides to change position instead. And this one, slight change of position. And that is it. He's going to wait for this lad. Alright, Amazons. Okay. Well, that was progress after a fashion. You passed midfield, turn 5. You have finally gotten a result you like. It only costs 2 rerolls though. Kind of wish they had guard, don't you? Well, like I said, it was an expensive game getting here. Push me, push you. Decides he'd rather get the extra block in. Well, that's alright. And it's a solid hit. Does he get a result? No, not today, Sunshine. And here we go. Dirty player one more time. Oh, he's stunned.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, it does keep the tackle Wall Dancer out of the attack and out of the equation for a while. However, the Amazons do not press the advantage. And the Wood Elves are going to continue a good, strong strategy here, stuffing things up. It is rather impressive so far. As a pushback right there. How about another good blow here? Oh, there we go. Push me, push you. And yet more push me, push you. This is frustration on behalf of the Amazons. Well, he's going to keep screening and protecting this one player. Don't be surprised As, you know, those dirty players, he still has the bribe, definitely circling that wall dancer. Amazon's out, turn 6. At this point here, seriously, he's got to start really looking at advancing up the field. Oh, well, he finally got something there.
Brutality.
And meanwhile, he's trying to plow forward up the road. He's got 2 more solid hits. There's another one. Oh, well.
The horror! The horror!
And that fails horribly.
And you fail.
Right into a double skull. Uh-oh.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, that's suddenly gone wrong. And now at this point, what else? Finally have the break they need.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Here we go. It's the big leap. It's the big aggression. Finally, the wall dancer with tackle comes diving in. It's exactly what the doctor has called for. There you go. Solid hit. Ball is free. Where's it going? I'm not too sure who's good on that bounce, but it would help. Let's face it, with the agility advantage, that's a good one. And I quickly bring up a couple more players to make sure that ball's not going anywhere. And welcome to turn 7. No rerolls left. It's time for aggression. Amazons, come on. God, I need more whiskey in this coffee. Come on. They've got to clean this mess up. He does make the dodge. One die. And straight into a foot. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
What's done is done.
Well, if you're the Wood Elves, you can potentially move into scoring positions. There's a solid hit. That clears one off. Next one's up. How does he want to pull this one? Well, he decides to go for the safe hit here. Keeps the ball covered. Brings it right around. Just in case anything goes wrong, don't worry, the Elves should be able to recover this one. But he does have the chance, if he wants, to go charging down the field and maybe go to defensive score. Something Wood Elves are well and notorious for. Now the lad's got the ball. And then, of course, he fails the dodge. Let's try this again. Yes, he's got it. And now it's down to the Amazons. Well, turn 8. Can they actually get this back to score? No, absolutely not. And that leaves the Wood Elves. Unfortunately, they did not plan to still be holding the ball. As you can see, no one in position. Well, considering this is defense, they don't mind quite so badly because, well, you didn't score. Wood Elves calmly and carefully bring more players into position. See, this is the player they probably should have freed up. Oh, there they go. Good, solid punch. Down he goes.
Brutality.
And yeah, there goes the Apothecary. That fails, and of course that leads to an easy niggling injury. Well, you can see there's the approval from the coach. He is quite pleased with that result. As for the rest of the Wood Elves, just a bit better position, protect the ball, dodge away. And now, admittedly, none of these are essentially needed dodges. This is basically called showboating. Because look, turn 8, you can't do anything, lad. 100% showboating, 100% performance. And there, so far, is your halftime score, 0-0. I don't think the Amazons are very pleased with that. Nope, well, they promised they're going to come back onto this one. Okay. Well, let's turn this one around here. So, taking a look at the setup here, Amazon's only down to one player. It is a line woman. It is a niggler. As for the Wood Elves here, they are one casualty on a cheesy foul, but you know, what do you expect? You know, someone had to give him a hug, and well, not the results he's looking for. Now, taking a look here, he still has the bribe, he still has not one but two dirty players on the field, both the mercenary, let's call it up over here, and of course his own personal dirty player. And the loner has now finally taken the field. Now, here's my question. You have a loner, why is the loner not on the front line? No, seriously, why is the loner not on the front line? Unless you're planning on using it for other possible occurrences. Is that what we call it now these days? Maybe. Okay, so what can the Wood Elves do here? As we can see here, counting by the numbers, it is 10 on 11, but to the Wood Elves, you know, if you've got 10 players by halftime, that's a bloody miracle. Okay, wind's blowing, who cares? Also, push me, push you. You see, this is what happens here. You know, the Amazons do take pretty much for granted here. This happens a lot unless they're facing a sucking dwarf team. Lots of push me, push yous. And that's fine. That's not. Double Skulls has to re-roll that one early. But the tackle does come through, knocks player down, and then just peels back because, well, there's not really any pressure anywhere near the ball. Let's go get it here. Yeah, he's got it. Well done. Front line, push me, push you. Wouldn't mind getting another cheesy block in. Yeah, sure you do. They'll push me, push you. And let's try it for the third time. There you go. Finally, success. and she's down on her back. No, I'm not saying a word. Just not saying a word. Okay, Amazons. This is the challenge that the Amazons have. The Wood Elves are clearly doing a lot of keep away and not just the sucking ball. There you go, solid block. Surprisingly, though, the Amazons do not press this forward. Because look, face it, lad, you got to start marking up the Elves and forcing him to have 1 in 9s. Or 1 in 6s, whichever you want. You got to start. Now, here we go. Foul attempt here. Well, it's a KO. That's something.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Well, he'll take it, and he's still holding on to the bribe, so maybe finally he's starting to get a little bit of performance here. Now it's 9 on 11. Got the Wood Elves here. Now, a bit of maneuverability. See, again, biggest advantage the Wood Elves do have, with the one exception of their, slightly injured player. Movement 7 through 8 all across the team. It's just amazing, isn't it? It's once the Wood Elves start getting true movement advantages, though, any movement increase, it's mind-numbing. It's the only team that can even chase them. It is pretty much the Gutter Runners or the Chorse because of the bloody Bull Centaur. Again, White Chorse, I face it, a better team than just pure Dwarves. It's the sheer speed. Alright, Amazons, what have you got in the tank now? Well, you're not exactly out of position. Should be pretty easy to curl the team around here and defend this one. Of course, what else advantage they have is every time you start committing to cover the situation, just change direction here. Now, Amazon's not quite getting into a good covering position here. Over the top, 2 dice, solid. Oh well, he's down for a while. And you can see here, well, how the Amazons want to do this. You might want to bring these players over. Well, not completely over, not all the way, because, Wood Elves and the maneuverability. But you can see what he's setting up for, and he's looking at trying to get in another foul. That looks like a given here. Here we go. Makes it the whole way. There we go. Constable Ed has caught that one, but unfortunately, good quick bribe. And, well, things are going to be carrying on very nicely. Oh, there's a good solid one.
You are not prepared!
And you can see armor decrease on the Amazon. Let's turn this around here to see how the defense is actually transpiring. And, well, that's not too good. Quick little dodge away, makes it. What else? Quick little handoff there. Good idea. I'm surprised he's dodging away because these two players do serve their purpose, keeping these ladies tied up. But it does shade the confidence of what else have. They frankly just don't want any blocks going through. And that's fine. As they say, they're still looking at the fact that there's two dirty players on the field. They just don't want anything happening. Alright, now at this point here, Amazon, step 1, get in a position. Step 2, if you really want to, use the mercenary. Is it essential? That's a good question. The bribe is burned. There we go, over the top here. Solid attack, gets the hit. Okay, I got a question for you, lad. That works. He doesn't have dodge. Why are you spending a precious reroll on it for the same result anyway? Here's the only answer I can come up with, lad. He wants you down there so he can come in with a dirty player and foul you there. He doesn't want you there. It's the only answer I've got for you, lads. Now, well, here we go.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Alright.
Nope, Constable Eddie's had enough of that. She can get off that pitch and go and cook his laundry. Well, no result on that foul, of course. Double one.
Hell yeah!
And the Woodalls, as you can see, get right back to work. Quick stun, and he's happy with that because that gets her completely out of the play. Go figure, she's the other dirty player of all things, and she's the mercenary. Oh, look, it's everyone's favourite side cage. Alright, Amazons on that little catch there are completely out of position. Yep, fails the dodge. Does he wish to re-roll that? Nope, there we go.
Crap!
Doesn't care though, because he considers, well, look at the position. Amazons are completely out of position on this one. He might as well save the re-roll. He'd like this to get in. Alright, Amazons, you've got to somehow stack this up and put pressure in. Over the top. Well, you're going to remove that one. There you go, solid hit. Down he goes. Keeps the other wood elf tied up. Okay, rest of you ladies. Not exactly a fun situation, is it? Oh dear. What a 9. Man, that fails horribly. Well, does he decide to score it? Not just yet. He's got the idea of it so far. Alright. What else? Push me, push you. How's he want to? Yeah, it looks like he's going to put up a gentle screen here and just dare the Amazons to go and make a dare of it. Do of it. They can do it. They've got 2 rerolls. It's certainly an option. And there's yet another one. Does make the reroll. I guess he's figured finally now it's the time to use it or lose it. There we go, 2 dice up here. Push me, push you, everyone's favourite. And he just does not want the Amazons getting blocks away. Alright. And this is the one with tackle. Now you see why he's placed this one here. So, full aggression, try to peel this one away. There's the push. Parks it in. Now the rest of the team's got to basically surge on in. Where are you going, lady? Alright. Two dice. Push me, push you. Still doesn't achieve much. Remember to get this one up. Makes the dodge away. Parks on the wall dancer. Not a bad move. And the rest of the ladies coming back in. How about you, lady? I hear you going. Oh, look, it's a cheap little foul again.
Finish him!
Well, he does get away with it. He gets the key, even gets the KO. Well, he has got the Wood Elves down to just 8 players. Well, there's a good solid hit. Does he get a result out of it? No, not quite. He's thinking about it, though. And yeah, that's it. He's going to just score that one in. And I think he's quite happy about that.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my God.
Alright, enough of that. Okay, Wood Elves. Bit of trouble in the recovery there. They're definitely going to be down players on the defense. Let's keep an eye on the Amazons for this drive here. So, Wood Elves, they're going to have to make do with, yeah, you can see it and count it right there. It's not much. 8 players, they've got to hold the line. But the Amazons have got a bit of a problem. 2 injuries and, of course, the 1 ejection. So, they're coming out with 9. They do have 2 rerolls, though. And it's 3 turns. This is definitely a possibility. Alright, Wood Elves. Come on, make up your minds. He's taking this pretty carefully here. For a gambler, this is careful. Would you get on with it, lad? Okay. No. One more. Oh, it's done. Alright, there we go. Okay, Amazons. Well, once again, as a reminder here, the Amazons do not have a player here with share throw. Of course, the thrower doesn't start with it. They don't even have that anyway. Good, solid set of blitzers. They've got the 1 catcher here, who of course has the blodge. And let's see what the result is. Have a look, it's a gentle gust of wind. Alright. Which does create an almost perfect onside kick from the Wood Elf viewpoint. And the Amazons straight back to work. One more time. Alright. Well, step 1, they got to actually protect the ball. But step 2, they're actually going to have to. Oh god, this is not a good idea. Come on. Let's try this again.
You are not prepared!
No, okay. Solid attack, 2 dice hit. And he got him.
In my pants.
It's not a perfect result, but I frankly, if you're the Amazons, you take that because it removes the player off the pitch. Good solid hit by the lone woman. That frees up another player here. You might want to have as much. Yep, he sees it. And he's got it. And he's even risking down the field. Quick handoff to the blitzer. It's a good idea. That was a good development. It cost him a reroll for it, but it is a good development here. Swinging in, decent positioning. Wood Elves, no rerolls in hand, so they might be a bit conservative screening this one up. And indeed he is being a bit conservative, but good solid blitz, gets the strike down. It's a knockdown, he'll take it for now. And gets the screen back in position. As for the rest of the Wood Elves, once more, let's just set up the screen. And there we go. Wood Elves do indeed get away. Alright, pausing this up. What is the Amazon solution for this one here? You've got 2 turns. So what do you all think? Well, he's got the screen here. But remember, he can move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get in good scoring position over here. All he has to do, swing the players, screen this up maybe a bit, and push here. That puts him in good position that he can probably score it up. Let's see what he does. Well, it does look like indeed the Amazons do see this. Okay. Of course, whether this works or not, it's always a different question, isn't it, lads? Well, we all know how this game works. There's a good solid blitz away. Does get a result. Down he goes. Makes the dodge away, because he does recognise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, where are you going, Sunshine? Dodges this one through. Well, it is the catcher. It's a good choice. Well, here we go. Goes in for the early and cheeky foul here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Constable Ed has caught that one. And he's taking it a wee bit more seriously this time. You know what? He's sick and tired of all these dirty players. Get off his pitch. And that is a brutal result because, frankly, it means one player's out of position on that play. Alright. Wood Elves. They do get a good serious KO. And that's going to help. Now, admittedly, this is the player they're worried about. But as you can see, over the top here, he comes in with a tackle. And down she goes. So what does this leave for the Amazons? One player in position. She dodges. Does knock it out of position. Well, Amazons, you're going to have to get creative now. Because guess what? Not in position. Alright, let's see how creative this Amazon coach can actually get here. Yeah, we can see coming in over the top. Double skulls it. Wow, so much for that freebie. Does get the push. Okay. Now you see what he's got to do. It's creative push 101. That's the plan. What are you doing? It's taking all your rolls. Push me, push you. He realizes what he has to do. And nope, does not get in. And well, there you are. The Elves have pulled that one off. Absolutely, Coach highly approves of that one. 1-0. What a struggle between these two priceless teams. So that's going to shake things up a little bit. But the Amazons, I have full confidence, will recover as they do have returning players in the next game. So let's go and take a look at the other divisions. Nuffle, bless your dice.